the PCA Roadshow.
Yeah, we're going to be doing that event in Alamogordo. Our stop there is on November 2nd.
All right, so tell me exactly what this PCA Roadshow is and what people can expect.
Okay, well, PCA Roadshow is we travel across New Mexico and we meet community members, students, families, our staff comes together. These are people that are ordinarily kind of disconnected, really, because we're an online community. We see each other in class, but not all of us see each other necessarily. And sometimes we don't even all know that we even live in the same area or what our communities are like. And then, so this initiative really was inspired by, the need for a connection amongst our staff and our students and our community. I'm our community outreach coordinator. So I came up with the PCA Roadshows. We kind of broke the state up into basically 9 different zones. So we have different areas of the state that we hit each area about every 9 weeks or so. We come in and the event is really centered around a community service event. We were inspired by, there's a program out there called Lasagna Love, and it's where people can volunteer to provide homemade meals to families in need in their communities. So we developed something similar to that, but we don't so much eat lasagna like some people in other parts of the country, right? We love enchiladas, right? So we came up with this program where we have our staff and students volunteer to make homemade meals, which is generally enchiladas, although we've had someone request tacos, but they generally will make a homemade meal. And then we have families that are signing up to receive those homemade meals. So we match them with a family. They create the meal. We meet there in one common place. In Alamogordo, we're actually going out of town a bit later. We're going to initially meet at the farmers market between 9 and 11 a.m. on the 2nd to collect some of the meals for people that can't go out with us later in the day, where we're going out at noon to the Mescalero Apache Tribal Community Center. And we'll have a table out there with some information about PCA. But this will basically be the pickup spot for families to come that had signed up for a meal to meet us. Our staff and our students will be there to meet us, pick up their meal, get some information about PCA, and just talk, make connections. We'll pick up from Alamogordo. We're doing an event in Gallup, and then we're going to just move around the state like that. So it's a way to connect our families and our staff with our community. Oh, I didn't mention this. We're also, a big piece of it is going to be the traveling, living, collaborative mural. And it's in the shape of a puzzle. So each spot, community members will be able to pick a piece out of the puzzle and decorate that piece, maybe a quote or something that's meaningful to them or their community, and then put that back into the puzzle in that area of the state where they're at, because the overall puzzle will have the design of the state. The design of the puzzle is being created by some local artists here in TRC, where I'm based, within Truth or Consequences. So we're starting off with a little drawing on it, but a lot of white space. And as we move around, community members will be able to design their puzzle pieces. At the end of the year, we'll have this beautiful piece of art that we will be displaying at our graduation ceremony that happens in Albuquerque in May. And then it'll go on permanent display in our offices in Edgewood.
So again, a lot going on. So what exactly is PCA? Who is PCA?
Well, Pecos Cyber Academy, or PCA, we're a free online K-12 public charter school. We're actually the state's largest online charter school. And so we are a public school, and we serve students all across New Mexico. So it could be students on a reservation or in Albuquerque. It doesn't matter. I mean, we even have students that are residents of New Mexico, but they travel all over with their parents who are truckers. So they basically are able to do their schoolwork from wherever they're at, as long as they have an internet connection. And the greatest part is that it's a super high quality. It's a rigorous curriculum, but they don't have to test to get into the school. Everybody is welcome. It's totally free. It's flexible. It's personalized. And we have all the good stuff that kiddos need, like special education, super cool electives like driver's ed. We have a great gifted education program and lots of career readiness courses. So we really, I think as a school, though, in terms of our spirit, we really believe in building community, fostering student engagement, and those are actually some of the inspirations behind this roadshow.
Now, you say it's free. Someone has to pay for it. So how do you earn the income to operate the school?
It's a public school, so we're as just a brick and mortar, school in your neighborhood. We are supported by we are run on state funds. We're a public school, so that's the money we run off of. I'm not as versed on the money end of things. But I, as an employee of PCA, I work for the state of New Mexico. That's where my paycheck comes from.
Okay.
And we send all the students a free laptop, free curriculum, really cool like boxes full of goodies for their music classes and stuff like that. And then we do all that free. All the kids need to have is an internet connection. But if they're struggling with that, we'll help them.
I think this is really cool, the fact that kids can go to school online no matter where they are, as long as they have an internet connection. Mm-hmm. The fact that you get involved with them at things like the event coming up, I think it's just neat. I mean, it gives a different way of doing things, but it seems to me this could be potentially far more efficient and effective.
Absolutely. The kiddos get, like I said, we have those career readiness programs and all that, so they're getting opportunities out of this. And then the challenge for us, though, was, how do we, with an online school, although they see each other in class virtually online, how do we really socialize them? How do we connect them? So this is kind of our way is to help them connect. So it's really a totally well-rounded education. So yeah, they're flexible. We have lots of kiddos that are either medically fragile and they can't get out of the house to go to school. And there's no reason why those kids or those parents should struggle with a less than great curriculum. So we offer that. And then kids that are, rodeo stars or Olympians, they're training for those things and they sometimes need to do their classes after hours. And we offer that kind of flexibility.
When I was in high school, I dealt a lot with my asthma and I missed a lot of school. Yeah. So something like this would have been fantastic back when I was young, but I'm glad to hear it's available now. I think this is just great.
Well, it is, and it's relevant for those kiddos with those kind of issues too. But I mean, think about it. Like when my kids are old now. I'm an old lady, but if I had kids in school right now, I would be terrified. There's things they face every day in terms of, drills for mass shootings and bullying. I mean, I hear it from so many families out at these events that they are afraid to send their kids to school. And so this is an option for that. So not only kids with asthma missing school, but kids that are scared when they go there or they get picked on. So that's what the traveling mural, the puzzle pieces, our theme behind that, and one of the things that the artist is painting on there for us is our theme behind that is we all fit in at PCA. There is not one of us that is not meant to be here. There is a place where we all fit in. And PCA takes those kiddos that are scared or those kiddos that are being bullied or those kiddos that are gifted or need special education or have asthma or need flexible schedules because of their careers and puts them all together in this neat way. It's just so cool.
The PCA Roadshow, one more time. When is it and where is it?
November 2nd at Tractor Supply in Alamogordo. We're going to be at the Otero County Farmers Market from 9 to 11. And then again, we'll be at the Mescalero Apache Tribal Community Center from noon to 2. That event will be providing free meals for families out there, and everybody can sign up or check us out at pecoscyber.org/roadshow.
Anything else before we let you go?
No, just get in contact with us and see what we've got going on. It's lots of exciting stuff.